Good morning and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E539, a 1953 Megrig tube plastic tube roll, and as you can see I've got them out of the tube already. Hope everybody's weekend is going well. Wait for a couple of people to get in here and we will get things rolling. We got two rolls going on today, this roll and a 55p roll, so it's wheat cent day. Let a couple people get in and I'll crack this roll. Right now we've got sunny, partly sunny, and 65. I guess tomorrow we're supposed to get a repeat of Cold Apocalypse 2025. Let me check. Am I broadcasting? Don't show anybody in the stream yet. So let me see. We are broadcasting. Give it just another minute and then oh, there we go. That Juice 994. You're here. Shinbone, welcome. Hope all is going well. Brad Anderson, welcome to the show. And our first coin of the roll goes to Shinbone. And it is the ender. Is that, let me get my cheat sheet. See if this is possibly a listed double die obverse. I'm seeing what I believe is a doubled eyelid. See where the mint mark is. There's right there. That might not be a doubled eyelid, but we're going to check it out. Well, it's not one we have listed. Let me look at the Wexler listings real quick. Hopefully we see another one of these and find out for sure. Quite a few in Wexler, so let me scroll down real quick. Mint mark location would be so nice if he would put that in there. So I don't see this listed. We're going to hold it out. Got a die crack in the forehead. Look at the first 10 reverses. No known double die reverses. Dan, good morning. Let me take a peek at this. Well, that looks pretty convincing from this. So hopefully we find another one where I can be doubly convinced. Put that over here. Coin 2, crispy. And that could be the same die pair. It's not. Or is it? Let me look at that die crack. It is the same die pair. Let me find something conclusive to look at. And that actually made that call for me. So let me look at the T and look at that. Let me see if this has got those scratches. Does not. So that might be different yet. See if I can find something else to look for. Right there. Definitely different. So we'll still hold that out. Joseph, good morning. Splitting wood, great exercise. My days of splitting wood are over. I'm having a hard time with back issues. There's another one. So now I'm a little more convinced. The die crack is slightly different on the upper die crack. So our second one of these, which appears to be a doubled die obverse. Doubled eyelid, very minor. Not a ton of premium, but it's still there. Next coin, carry. All of the mint marks seem to be pretty much in the same spot. Now I think that's different again. No die crack. We'll be doing the 55p roll right after this roll. So please join me for that. We'll have a reveal sale and another reveal tomorrow. I believe it's a 61D. Tomorrow, Little Rock branch, Fed Reserve of St. Louis. So hope everybody can join me for that. I will be selling reveals. Good morning from Alaska. All right, Error Coin Hunter. Well, welcome to the show. Paul Adams, welcome. I will be selling reveals for 2 weeks. Haven't dug them out yet. Plan on doing that a little later today. Coin number 6, Stan. Oh, the LP2 roll from yesterday. The unidentified die pair was, in fact, an early die state, 1DO11. So there'll be a plate coin. I think Nana got the plate coin. Little die crack from the wheat to the rim. Die crack on the E of 1. Coin number 7, Mark. Doug Rezak, welcome. Ooh, we got an RPM. Let me see if I can't get the light on that a little bit better. All right, this looks to be rotated counterclockwise. Let me get the mint mark cheat sheet up. And I'm going to start from number 1 on this one because something tells me this could be in the beginning. It's pretty nice. See it right here. Then on the inside loop, on the back of the spine, and then below. All right, moving along. That looks to be it. 1mm28, RPM 24. There's the die dot. There's the die scratch. Look at the other die state because this there it is right there. There's the little mark. See if we've got the die crack. Where's the die crack? Right there on the lapel. So we have a winner. Mark gets 1mm28, which is RPM 24, WRPM 15. 1mm028. Hopefully the first of many of those. Nanostacks. Welcome, Snowkeeper. Oh yeah, we just said hello to Snowkeeper. And it looks like we got a new die pair. Coin number 9, Mr. Ash. There is one with the little possible extra eyelid. See it right there? Could be a well-placed die gouge. All right, Joseph. Enjoy. Same die pair as 2 coins ago. Coin 11, Mickey. Anybody got any big plans going for the weekend? I know me and my wife might be going out tomorrow. She said to keep the date open possibly. And so I told her I would. Kurt Pierce, welcome. Last I heard, I don't think Alaska's been having a terrible winter so far. I know it was cold. There is the possible double die obverse class 4 to the eye. There's the die cracks. I know that Detroit is bitter cold right now and getting snow. I just had a friend call me from there, and he's getting ready to leave for Florida for a few weeks, and he was happy. Oh yeah, that's right, Doug. She did. And it turned out to be an early die state 1DO11. I ended up finding markers. So we got 2 die states of 1DO11 in that roll. That roll was killer. 34 variety coins. So if you haven't watched that video, definitely go back and take a peek. We found a ton of stuff in the roll. Matter of fact, I just mailed a package to Nana. It dropped at the post office this morning. Donald Lehman and a couple other people. I might be suspending. I've got to see how the last 10 packages that I've mailed go. As a matter of fact, Doug's one of them. Doug might have one coming. I'm not sure. I worked on his package. I know that. But I do know a few people that have had packages they mailed destroyed, and I don't know if I'm ready to deal with something like that. So I'm going to play it by ear and see how things go with I've probably mailed 10 or 12 so far. I got a bunch more about ready. And most of the inserts were printed this morning. So it's not waiting on inserts, it's waiting on me now. There's another one of those possible double dies. Coin 18, shin bone. Same 2, 3, it's actually been, I think, 4 die pairs. 5 including the RPM. Now that's a different one there. So that little die scratch through the date tells me it's different. I'm going to go ahead and take a gander at this reverse. Coin 20, Jim Fletcher. Yeah, Robert Bruce, welcome. At this point, we're only looking at reverses that we don't recognize the die pairs for. Two die varieties in the roll. This, I can tell it's got a hit on the mint mark, but that little curved die scratch. There we go. These have that too, or is this two different? Oh, I guess they have it. All right. That'll make it easy. So another possible double die for Carrie. So there's quite a few of those in this roll. Next coin, Stan. And is that the same one? Nope. That's straight, not curved. That must have been the one I was thinking of. Right? Coin 23, Stone Cutter. Is anybody going to the fun show this year? We have a few people going. Me, Chuck, and Mickey will be there for sure. I believe Farm Dog and Adam will be there. At this point, I think that's all I know about. Frank McCain, welcome. Coin 25 for Mickey. You have been invited. Where is that? To the fun show? It's a good show. Different die pair, a little die chip. One of the bigger shows in the country for sure. Coin 27, Paul. That's the curved die scratch, so that's it. All right. Possible double die obverse, class 4. Coin 28, Sissy. Need to join a group of some sort. Huh. Not sure what group that is. I don't think you need to join to go. I'm not a member of any group. I just go. Those people are there to sell stuff. That got the little that does. So that should be our little double eyelid. I mean, you can join the group, and it's called Fun, which is Florida. I don't even know what the U stands for. I guess I'm out of it. Florida something numismatists. Let's see what it stands for. Florida United Numismatists. All right. On Monday, first you send your YouTube name, your real name, and email address to cd@coppercoins.com. Or no, coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. And then we have a reveal sale, usually every Monday, but with the holidays coming up, I'm doing one tomorrow, and it's going to be for 2 weeks. So it'll have like 6 or 7 reveals available. I usually do 4. And then before New Year's, I'm going to do one for 2 weeks. I've got to actually figure that out because I think I will be coming back from the fun show and we'll have a reveal sale. I think that's how I want it to work. But that's how you start. Send an email to coppercoinspayments. Let me put it in chat. There is the email address that you register with. There's another one. Let's see look for our die scratch. There it is. Looks like we got quite a few of the potential DDOs. Are you talking about those quarters, Frank? That doubling in Liberty was machine doubling on the 1 quarter. I didn't see the doubled ear. I got to watch it on my computer because I was looking on a phone. And I just couldn't see it on the phone. Coin 33. Crispy. No, the pennies. I'll check. What do you know when it was? The last 2 or no doubling in that one? No doubling in that one. We've only seen about 4 die pairs. Second. All right. That was this one, and that had a doubled eyelid. That didn't have doubling in Liberty. It has a bag mark. Good eye, though, for catching that. Coin 34. Jim. Remember, if you send a coin out like a 45D cent to be graded, it has to come back 67 to be even worth your grading fees. Coins like that are usually, unless you're really good at what you do, unless you just want to do it for the heck of it. And some people do that. I know a couple people that they just want their coins graded. They don't actually care about what grade they get. But a 45D, if I'm not mistaken, that is a coin that needs to come back 67 or higher. 14 years sober. Congratulations. That's quite an accomplishment. DW, welcome to the show. Next coin, Stan. Yeah, how's that elbow? Did they see anything or? And we got 1 RPM and a bunch of doubled eyelids. It's getting there. All right, bursitis and cellulitis. Wow. At least it's not an infection, but that's not usually good either. Next coin, stonecutter. Hope everybody can join me probably within 1 or 2 minutes after I complete this reveal. I just got to get the flips ready. I'll be doing the 55p roll. Ooh. It must be serious then. They don't usually give IVs unless they think it's going to be hard to treat with oral antibiotics. And it's weird. The tests come back now too. And they have every antibiotic that these infections are resistant to. Tell them what one to try. So they knew right away that it was probably resistant. There's an RPM, number 1DO28. And we can tell right by this little die gouge right there. So our second copy of RPM 24, 1DO28, WRPM 15 for Frank. Nice one, Frank. This is that's kind of a tough one to get. That is sweet, isn't it, DW? Did you get the number 9? Yeah, I got those all labeled up this morning. The one unattributed DDO was an early die state 1DO11. I think it was also WDDO11. I don't know who got, don't remember. I think the only person that got 2 9s might have been Sissy. Next coin, Carl. Yay, 50 coins. I love it. No double dice since coin 31. Oh, the Y was crazy too. Coin 47. These coins were in pretty decent shape. Well, it's got a big bag mark on it. The obviously got shook around while they were in the bag. They've been in that tube for a long time. That was one of the toughest Megrig tubes. My wife, she was like, "You're making too much noise. You're making too much noise." I'm like, "Well, sorry." Oh, yes, it was. That's one of the I think that is the best of the date, actually. There's the double die right there. Doubled eyelid. So well, quite a few of those. Got 2 RPMs and quite a few of these. Last coin in the roll for Kurt Weber. And that is the roll. I want to thank everybody for joining and hope you can join me for the next roll, which is this roll right there. Give me about 2 or 3 minutes and I'll see everybody back. We'll talk to you later.